usually do our onboarding with sending out different materials, different data requirements that we need from the client. So we send out templates. So we really didn't have any visibility on whether our clients are really looking into our templates, the materials that we're sending them, and as well as our clients having questions about their current progress when it comes to their onboarding with Supy. That was the major challenges that we had previously, and we wanted to solve that. So I think the one major thing was the capability for us to have a UI that the client can also interact with. Because sometimes there are many project management platforms out there, to be honest, and there's a lot that we tried out also before. But the thing here is you want a platform that your client can easily understand as well. So when you share that link with them, the Flowla link with them, or any platform link with them, the moment that they look into that platform, they'll be able to understand everything and how to look into the different stages, different actions that are there. Flowla just gives that capability that it's easy to understand, not for us internally, but also for them externally as clients. So that, I think, was the main difference between Flowla and the other competitors. Flowla is now a requirement to our CSMs. The CSMs are project managers. So basically, before they start any onboarding process, a Flowla room needs to be created for that project. So we could share it immediately to the client before even the kickoff starts. So they have an idea on how the kickoff will go or how the full onboarding journey would look like from their end. So that is a requirement now that we've changed, and it's providing great results as well. Before, our goal was to lessen the time of our onboarding time. Before, it was around 155 for the whole geography, and we've lessened it down to the first few months of implementation of Flowla to around, I think, 115 days. It was a huge improvement to what we previously had. Of course, one more thing that we also had is engagement view. That was one big win for us because I mentioned in emails we really didn't have any track on whether our clients are interacting. So the engagements is one thing that we really look into. We tell our CSMs that, hey, your room is not getting enough views, enough engagement, so please push your clients to use the room, interact with the actions that are there. So yep, those are the things that have changed since we implemented Flow. For manual tasks, we're actually about to implement something new again in workflows that I haven't yet created, but it's basically automating the full process from our deal movement from HubSpot and then sending out different messages and alerts to our CSMs based on the actions taken on Flowla itself. So we paused whatever we had existing, but it's something that we're implementing soon, and we saw that it was possible with the workflows inside Flowla itself or the automation processes inside Flowla itself. So we're gonna implement that soon. Before there were a lot of manual mapping, like we gather data from one form, external form, and then we push it into HubSpot. But since you guys helped us with an integration with Flowla, that if ever they fill out a questionnaire from Flowla itself, it flows into our HubSpot platform. So that was one thing that was fully removed 100%. It definitely helped when it comes to giving out support because now they're able to see every resource that we have inside that room. Ease of access to everything that they need regarding the onboarding process is one major common feedback that we've gotten from our clients. You guys have the feature when it comes to the onboarding timeline where you'll be able to see the full Gantt chart or a table view of all the actions needed for the client and for us internally to complete the onboarding. And they definitely did mention that this is a good reminder for them as well. Because of course, when you implement softwares like this, time is very vital. Some other platforms are onboarding within 6 months. For us, we value the time that they are paying, and we don't want to waste any of those months that we're paying for the product and not utilizing it fully. So yes, definitely from the client side, they give importance on that, having the full timeline all in one view. Workflows for sure. The pilot feature with workflows is one thing that I really enjoy looking into because you could definitely do a lot of automations with that. That makes our job easier, not just my job easier, but the whole team's job easier.